First and foremost, I want to thank everyone who joined me on the premiere and supported the brand new Dragon Ball Reset Chapter 4 that dropped on Friday. I want to thank all of you guys from the bottom of my heart. It had been over a year since I came out with a brand new chapter to my original Dragon Ball fan manga, so I knew that it was a long shot to get people back and understanding and caught up with the story, especially the thousands of new subscribers that I got to the channel. But it did pretty decent, and I have the video still up. If you guys are not caught up on my Dragon Ball fan manga or missed it somehow, I'm going to leave a link to it in the description below in the top comment. I do thank everybody again who retweeted, shared, commented, liked, and supported that video in any way, supported that manga in any way. You guys are the fucking best, and I'm going to have that manga come out at least every few months, a new chapter, until it is complete. That is my goal for 2022. But today we are talking about something entirely different, a new update to a situation that happened last week with Totally Not Marked, because today it became obvious to me that the situation with Toei was only going downhill, because Totally Not Marked had not only deleted every video that he had made on Toei from his channel, but he also dropped this video as well. And that's exactly what I'm going to be talking about, as well as the future of Dragon Ball Super's manga and Dragon Ball Super Superhero on this channel.
I no longer stand by a boycott of Toei Animation. And in our first step in moving away from this horrible week, the 2 videos I've made addressing this situation will be unlisted and a new video will be released tomorrow.
You guys know that I was 100% on board with Totally Not Marked and his hashtag boycott Toei movement that he was imploring other people, probably in an emotional decision, to involve themselves in if they could. And to me, I was just so fed up with not only the broken copyright system, but also Toei Animation abusing the copyright system, because they also copyrighted me this year, that I am fully on board with trying to basically give it to the man and have them see us as more than just, oh, the guys on YouTube that make videos about our stuff and don't really change whether anybody actually goes sees our products or supports it, because that's kind of how it feels. We feel almost like an afterthought where they don't really care if we talk about it or not, because they don't think that it actually affects their overseas sales of, say, the anime or the movies. And that's kind of why I wanted to jump on this trend, because I wanted to make them hurt essentially and make them realize that what they're doing is wrong. And even in the greater sense, as every other commenter and YouTuber had already been talking about the situation, basically bring light to the abuse of the copyright system that YouTube themselves already says is broken. And they say it's broken because anybody can copyright anyone, and really the burden of proof and you're found guilty until proven innocent is on whoever got copyrighted. That is the shameful way that the system is being used right now, and that is the reason that it is broken. But it looks like this situation has become too much for Totally Not Marked himself, and he has actually backed away from supporting the boycott Toei movement. In this video himself, he explains that he got caught up in the emotion of it. He's had a little bit of anxiety. He is going to donate whatever funds he got from all this controversy to a charity, and at the same time he's going to take a step back from YouTube for a little bit to figure out what him and his team can make the channel be, which again, I implore you guys to basically support them in any way that you can. Go on their channel, subscribe to them, check out Totally Not Marked, and see where he goes from here, because it definitely sucks to have this sort of issue happen to him. Honestly, it's just terrible, and that's kind of why I wanted to do something about it. But with him backing away from it and everybody else basically wiping their hands clean, getting ready for Jump Festa and being excited about it, it really put a bad taste in my mouth specifically. So what I'm thinking that is the future of what we're going to be doing is I will be covering Dragon Ball Super Superhero, as a lot of you guys have been asking me to, because it makes no sense for me to be the only one boycotting and everybody else talking about it, and I'm not going to make a difference. I'm not going to make a shred of difference, honestly, by myself. But what I will do is I will be far more critical on this anime, on this movie, because honestly, I've been giving the movie the benefit of the doubt. If you guys haven't not noticed, I've been being optimistic about it, and its CGI elements. And now they better blow me out of the water this weekend what they're gonna show me, because if they don't, if it looks still in some ways subpar, or the story looks like it's a rehashed version of Resurrection of F even more, then I'm just not gonna be one to put the kid gloves on. I'm definitely going to put the adult gloves on, and I'm going to handle this movie in a far more critical sense, with the backdrop that they don't give a shit about the content creators that support them here on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, whatever. So that's what is going to happen going forward. Shueisha, the ones who run the Dragon Ball manga wasn't part of all this, even though Shueisha is problematic as well when it comes to copyrights. And the manga, I never was going to pull myself back from it. I'm actually enjoying it quite a bit. I'm enjoying reviewing it quite a bit. And honestly, I definitely enjoy it. Now, this next part is going to have a little bit of spoilers for what's going on in the next chapter that we got that are brand new. And I'm just going to go real quick through them. First of all, I like that Elec has more to his plan than just make gas strong. I was hoping for that. I was hoping for something else, something different. And that's exactly what's going on here. So for that, I am really excited to see what the next part of the plan is, because it didn't feel like this is the full plan. It felt like there was more added onto it. I like that Granola gets his oatmeal implant back that covers his eye. I like it because that was technically a metaphor, or not really so much of a metaphor because it's an actual person. That was his conscience. That was his friend, his buddy, his family. So him throwing it away showcases like his fall from grace when he was fighting Goku and Vegeta, but now with it back on, it's like he's got his morality back, and I like that visualization. I do think that Granola should have probably Hakkai'd or destroyed or blasted these two into oblivion. I love Maki. Oil's alright, but I love Maki, but I think it would make sense for Granola to be the ones to kill these guys. I think he probably will, but I do feel like they're waiting to keep them on the back burner because I think they want to keep Maki. I think Toyotaro wants to keep Maki. That's just what I get from it, the sense that I get, and I'm hoping that I am correct. And lastly, it looks like Granola is powering up and he broke the limits of his eye. So now we're getting a fight between a warrior that can manifest any weapon possible and is a extreme professional expert martial artist versus a sharpshooter that's basically like a Sasuke Uchiha using Sharingan to his own advantage, but powered up version. I think that this is a really cool fight in terms of what we're to expect from the backdrop of the fight when it comes to these two warriors wishing to be stronger than each other or the strongest in the universe. But again, I still think that it'd be cool to get Goku or Vegeta jumping into this, but we'll see what's going on, honestly. Again, the manga itself, I'm really excited for, and I'm not as jaded on reading it. The anime and the movie, again, I will be critical on. I'm just hoping after this entire thing, this will be the last time I'm talking about it, but I'm hoping after this entire thing, I am hoping that they look at the copyright system on YouTube more specifically, honestly, because any company can do whatever they want, and they will, and they have, right, when it comes to the copyright system, but YouTube gives them the easy tools to hurt us. That's the problem. YouTube needs to take a good look at this, and hopefully that we've made enough waves with this honestly, this amazing movement that really showed exactly what the problem is with YouTube and put a light on the anime and Dragon Ball community specifically as a whole, and I'm hoping that YouTube looks at it and really makes some changes to everything, because without that, honestly, I don't know, it's just more of the same, and that's a big issue. Let me know in the comments section below what you guys think of this whole situation, and if you're going to participate in boycotting Toei in your own way, then that's 100% on you guys. You guys do what you guys feel is best, but let me know in the comments below what you guys think on the whole situation. This is going to be BlackScape signing off. Take care, guys.
Subscribe for more content. Or perish.